What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Let's see what we got here. We've got Munch, Cinder, and Trash. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have been having a good weekend. I know I have. I got very, very sunburned yesterday. You can probably see it. Like if you can see where my shirt was yesterday, that's how bad it was. Alright, so yeah, we gotta go through all of this, and also I have to get the right count there, because we have not done 8,266 Manaphies. That is a little bit high. You're doing good. You're doing good on the Nuzlocke. Awesome, good to hear. Good to hear, man. Yeah, so 1 second and we'll be good to go. Totally forgot that that was something I needed to deal with when it came to these. So we should be good now. There we go, yeah. Very hyped to have started the Lottie hunt. I'm hyped you were able to start it too. Okay, crud, I totally didn't mean for this. Ah! Yes. Oh my gosh. There we go. It's already your longest wormhole hunt, which again isn't saying much, but still, yeah, I know. When I said the 500, I was kind of joking, because I just knew it was so low, but yeah. 412 for, like, being the official mark of your longest wormhole hunt's a pretty good thing, I would say, especially, like, without charm. It's literally at 421 encounters, but it's still your longest. Still, it is the longest, yeah. Everyone is alive, got through Victory Road, and now you're training for Elite Four. Awesome. Good to hear they all made it. That would have been rough to lose some there. I just realized my mic is actually in camera. Or the filter at least. There we go. Okay, so we have a little ways to go before we're hatching any eggs. I did not realize I had completely ignored Pearl. I'm not surprised, but yeah, I was unaware that we had actually like completely not done anything on it. Okay, this weekend will probably take a while, longer than Raikou for sure. Yeah, never mind, but Rayquaza definitely can't be luckier. And then, yeah, it just happens. It happens. And the thing is, you probably had a little bit of like optimism for Latias in your head, and that's why it's taking longer. Not really, but you know, it always feels that way. It feels like when you're confident. It feels like when you have a little bit of confidence towards what you're doing, it's gonna just be a complete wipe. Yo, Vanillix, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully today can be a good stream, guys. Hopefully we can be lucky with the Manaphy in some way. And hopefully the stream can be super lively. On Friday, it got kind of quiet, and that mixed with my back is why the stream ended up ending a bit early. It's just because, like, you know, I was sitting here just thinking about my back a bit, and it was hurting more and more, you know? Nothing much. Cool, cool. Hope you've been having a good weekend, man. You know what, I think you're right. You're like, haha, Virizion will shine fast, but it didn't. See, that's just what happens. Like, whenever I get in a mood where I'm like, oh, this hunt's gonna take forever, then it shows up quickly. But, like, it can't be one of those, like, oh, if I think this, it'll be good. It has to be, like, a legitimate, this hunt's gonna take me forever. Things like, when I hunted for Morlo, where when I started the hunt, I was like, oh, no, it knows, like, moves that actually do damage. It can heal. It can sleep and paralyze me. Like, I was like, this is gonna take forever, and I got it in, like, 80 encounters or something. You know? Cough, ho, ho, cough. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, like, I was so prepped for Ho-Oh to take a long time, and then it just showed up. And it's to the point with Regice where I think I'm starting to go, it's already been long. It's gotta show up soon. And I don't know if that's helping. Because, you know, you wouldn't expect that. What hunt in its right mind would take over full odds for Shiny Charm Gen 7 hunts? That is, it's just crazy. But it's happened. I know it's happened to other people. I know I'm not alone there, but like, it's crazy when it actually happens to you. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, I know Cinder, you were kind of a bit of a part of that conversation on what ranks to add as far as Discord stuff. I did post a list of potential ones based off of Gen 7 trainer types, and I might add that. I'd probably do it like ranking up every 5 levels or so, so it'd take a long while to get through them, like a very long while, but I think that'd be a good idea, like, you know, for it to take some time. Don't want anyone like maxing it out immediately. Why is the chat so quiet today? I don't know, it was super quiet on Friday too. I don't know, things probably going on. We don't need ranks. It does nothing aside from just give more reason. There's already technically ranks with the Mi 6 thing. So it basically just adds a like role that just changes like the color on your name. It'd also be a way for us to do adding nicknames back without like just giving it free reign and letting it go crazy. Basically just like lock that out behind like the lowest rank. It's just fun. It's just a fun little thing. Yeah, it's not anything. It's not like it's giving you any extra powers aside from potentially like I said, the nickname thing. But yeah, no, it wouldn't like set anyone higher up in terms of anything. Because you go on there now, there's already technically a leaderboard and like ranks. It's just, it just puts a role next to it. It makes it more colorful essentially. Is all it really does. Yo, Mary, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Mindlessenigma, we're typing. Yeah, like when that happened. The reason that it was removed in the first place. Even in the quiet chat, your messages still get missed. Do they? Oh, wow. I am sorry, Cinder. I am very sorry. Last night you found out something about Gen 2 rumors that you completely blew your mind. What's that? I don't know how I missed that. I have no clue. That's been on screen for 5 minutes now for me, and I think what it is your messages stand out so much that like I'm like, I couldn't have missed it. So I just keep reading. I don't know. It's nothing against you, obviously. Yes, I'm sorry for that still. The statement was that Raikou or Entei may be shiny in crystal version and you wouldn't know was actually incorrect. This is true, yeah, because yeah, you now know Raikou is not. I did, but that's not why. Oh, really? Are they like predetermined? We don't just have to talk about Pokemon, yeah. Well, yeah, no, definitely. That's obviously what the conversation is going to gravitate towards, but yeah, it's not necessary. Shininess for Gen 2 roamers isn't determined when you release them from the tower, it's when you encounter them for the first time. Oh. Really? Really? I totally thought it was when they were released. That actually makes it way easier, I guess. Because yeah, I would just kind of assume that like since it's static for every encounter that it would have been kind of like generated immediately, but I guess that can make sense. Yo, Salte, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? You're doing great. You just got your shiny Vulpix you were looking for. Awesome. It has Snow Warning 2 and Timid Nature. Nice. It just looked at her IVs and she's pretty good. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, one of my shiny Alolan Vulpix is Snow Warning as well. That's what you thought too, because all the other rumors were like that, but not in Gen 2. That's really interesting. I do like that though. Like that makes it way easier, I guess, to hunt for them. Assuming you can get the encounters. Yeah, completely blew your mind, definitely. You got an outer phone case, and then your whole computer crashed again? Was it because of the phone case? It did not like it, apparently. Like, you mean like you got an OtterBox? I used to have one for my iPhone, but like I haven't had cases on my past 3 phones. I meant to get a case for my current one, but like they didn't have any that they had like one when I went to the store. And I was like, no, I don't like that one. So I just haven't gotten one. I found Raikou without trying, so maybe you could also try Entei. This, yeah, possibly. I guess it'd be difficult to like actually shiny hunt for that though. Oh, an OtterBox ad. Okay. I thought you like said you got like an OtterBox and then your phone crashed. I got you now. That makes more sense. I don't know. It was just too intense for the computer, I guess. You could get a shiny roaming Entei in Gen 2. How cool would that be? That would be pretty cool. Meh? What's meh? Yo, Lack, and welcome to the stream. You're sick and you're at your parents' house this week. Got back home to take a shower and it's plugged. No! Aw, dude, that is like the highest level of frustration. Like, especially, like, just in general, like, really looking forward to something or just wanting to do something and you going through the process to get back to being able to do it and then you can't. That's frustrating, but it's so much worse when it's a shower. It's like you get back and yeah, it's plugged or like, you know, the water's out for whatever reason or just hot water's not there. That is frustrating. I feel for you. Thank God you're streaming today. I'm glad I can help, man. I'm glad I can help. Maybe you can continue your Johto Luck spree. Maybe. Maybe. Kind of salty because now your computer won't come back on. Ooh. Is it giving you anything there or is it just like dead? The rumor of all things. Yeah, maybe. That'd be awesome. Yo, Stream Egg. Way. What's going on, man? Welcome. Shiny luck to you, my friend. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you. Congrats, I heard you got a shiny earlier today. I wasn't able to make the stream. I was still asleep. What a nickname your Mantine and Skarmory. You think both are male? I don't know. It's a PC. Like, well, like laptop or desktop? Laptop just like, I don't know, hold down the power button for a while, see if it comes back on. I'm hooking to a charger. I love it. Yes, drought's over. Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully I can get a shiny soon. I just realized it's almost been a month since I got Charmander. But it's not really that surprising that we haven't gotten anything yet. Most of it's been Manaphy. Am I crazy yet? Not yet, GW. How's it going, man? It does help that we are starting to kind of split it up where it's like partially Manaphy, partially Regice, and Ralts. It is the way better. He asked me to do it, Vanillix. I'm gonna listen. When the man asks you, you gotta do it. Can someone explain why being a roommate just brings out the worst in people? I feel like it doesn't necessarily. It's just like you spend so much time with that person that you're bound to see like some of those little things. Can't wait for the day you get a shiny rumor. That would be super cool. Did it just fine. Thank you. I appreciate it, Stream Egg. Yeah, but it looks like if it's a desktop, I'd just say like pull the power cord out the back and like turn the power supply off for a bit, and then try again and see if like you're getting anything, like if it even hits BIOS. Can't wait till you get those Latias. I'm super excited for you to get it, Cinder. Known it for 3 weeks, and you're so not amused. Aw, no. Hopefully, you know, communication and stuff helps things get better. It's a desktop, yeah. If it's not posting at all, pull the power, make sure power supply, turn the power supply off and then back on. Would be my recommendation, and then see if BIOS is doing something. Pull the plug. Just here to say hi and give you a like. You have 3 tests tomorrow. Well, GW, good luck with those, man. Hope you're prepared for them. Hope you get some good rest. You'll do great, man. You will do great. I'm still nervous about these random Pokemon encounters between home and Sand Gem here. Like, that is the one area where I could encounter like an uncatchable shiny. Plug it back in, press the power button. Yeah. If that doesn't work and you still get nothing, flip the switch on the power supply. Like, assuming there's a switch on the back of it, on and off. I'm assuming just pulling the plug didn't work. Yo, Kieran Wedding, welcome to the stream. You got a shiny Dialga first try in Ultra Sun. Nice, that's awesome. New naming system for Latias since you're still conflicted. The name will be depending on how surprised you are when you get it. Since one of the names you're thinking of for is still a surprise. Okay. Yeah, I guess that is true. Like, if it is very surprising, surprise is a good name. Windows is not responding. Report to Microsoft. So it did turn on, but it just did that. Playing hard gold in the beginning before you get Pokeballs. See, that's scary. You know, like, honestly, every moment that you walk around without a Pokeball and you aren't ready to catch a shiny and it can show up is just terrifying. Can you get into BIOS, Vanillix? I'd guess from there, see if there's some other boot options. You're really calm when you find it. You'll make Celeste. You'll name it Celeste, but if it really started, you'll name it Surprise. Pulling the plug again. I don't know if pulling the plug in that situation would necessarily help. Like, that helps mostly for just getting it working in a way, but I don't know. If you're like actually getting to the point where Windows is saying something. Also, see if you're getting an error code and tell me, because if it's an error code I've seen before, it might be RIP. Yo, crazy cat colored, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, you can get the BIOS. Okay. You got shiny and Ultra before you got Pokeballs. Route was looking at you like, what are you waiting for? Catch it. But you don't have anything. You can't catch it. RIP. That's awful. That's what I'm always nervous about that. What's the error code? What do you mean? Like, it should tell you some kind of error code. Like, there should be some kind of, like, error code somewhere on the page if it does encounter a problem and isn't responding. There is an error code. What is it? I'd just like paste that into Google and see what comes up, because most likely there's already been someone who's dealt with it and there's a solution. As long as it's not like 0x followed by a bunch of zeros, because like 0x just means it's hex code, and that's gonna be the case. But like, if the code after the 0x is like a bunch of zeros and maybe all zeros and a 1, it might be RIP. How does the Manaphy hunt work? How's it going, Michael? Welcome to the stream. So, the way it works is, first you have to get Manaphy Eggs. That you do by playing through the original Pokemon Ranger a whole bunch. And once you've done that, you'll have a bunch of Manaphy Eggs. Presumably, like, and you have to play through different cartridges, so like... It's on the screen. Okay, good. Yeah, it might have just had an error. It probably just had an error the first time that made it crash out, and when it tried logging back in, or when it tried turning on, it tried recovering, and it couldn't, so it just gave up. That can happen. Yeah, so the way Manaphy works is, assuming you get the eggs, which is by playing through Pokemon Ranger and a side mission, and then transferring them to Diamond and Pearl. Once there, you have to hatch it on a save, and if it doesn't have, and if it's not shiny, you have to soft reset back to where you have like the original egg, and trade that egg to another save file. Because, unfortunately, it's not like random encounters or anything where it'll be a random number every time. It's always going to be the same Manaphy on the same save file. So you have to trade it to a different save file to get a different Manaphy and like retry for the shiny. Sorry about that. Like half burp, half hiccup. For a second, I thought your computer was donezo. The worst case scenario there would have been reloading Windows. If you weren't posting at all, there'd be more of an issue. But as long as you're seeing like the BIOS splash screen, like your computer can be recovered in some way. You can do get Manaphy, yeah. That's what we're doing now. Because, but like, you have to play through, as far as getting, like, just getting any Manaphy, you have to play through a copy of Ranger that hasn't already received a Manaphy or hasn't already, like, had the Manaphy egg claimed. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. You're also excited for Latias because after Latias, you can hunt the Candy King Cramburb of Death. Yep. I'll be excited to see that one, too. I'll be excited for that. Hopefully, you know, I would love, more for the sake of it, meaning my hunt went quickly, then your hunt took a while to be able to get up to the point of hunting Latias alongside you. And also, sorry about that, guys. I like could not hold that one back. What is the Candy Cane Cramburb of Death? Shiny Vettel. Sounds like Vettel. Yep. The one that most fits that description. So have you guys done anything fun this weekend? I'm just wondering, 'cause I mean, I don't know, my weekend has been the usual busyness and excitement. A little bit of extra excitement yesterday. Got to see a B2 bomber fly overhead, which was like the first time I think I've ever seen one of those fly. Seen them in like hangars and museums and stuff, but like the first time one's ever like gone right overhead, which was super cool to see. Bacon burp jokes are overused. It's you know, the thing is, like, it's definitely one of those things that's really creative the first time, and like if you come up with it yourself, that's cool, but everyone's gonna come up with it themselves at some point. Is the fact that Manaphy is shiny decided as it's hatching or when you get the egg? When you get the egg, because basically the egg has an ID value that it's had from the moment it got transferred into a. The Manaphy has, like, you know, an ID and like a secret ID associated with it the moment it got transferred from Ranger to Pearl. And it compares that ID to a trainer ID to tell if it's shiny or not. Also, crit look back, I guess. Actually, not really. That was just me being dumb. But yeah, so basically it has like its ID and then there's the trainer ID, and it takes those two numbers and combines them, and that's how it determines if it's shiny or not, and determines a couple other stats and stuff. For the most part, it's determined by its normal ID, but the trainer ID mixed with the secret ID determines if it's shiny or not. So that's why I trade them back and forth every time I hatch them. Because if it was just determined on hatching, then I could sit here with 5 eggs and be just as efficient, or even more efficient than I am right now. And it would be a way more simple hunt. Yo, BB, welcome to the stream. I love the Spider-Man game so much, you're literally replaying it. Dude, I don't blame you. I've heard such good things about it. I played through all of Twinsanity this past week. Like 100%ed it, and I kind of want to go back and play it again already. Like, it's a really fun game. I just wish I had my original Xbox here instead of the 360, because the 360's backwards compatibility isn't like the same as like a Game Boy or a DS, where it has the physical hardware for the old system inside it, so it is emulating, which means that it runs so slow. Like I pointed out in the Discord, like, if there was any amount of fog or any kind of long distance that you had to see in Crash, like, it was chugging. Yo, Stardust Shorty, how's it going? Okay, streaming on with you? Awesome. Wanted to know you were here. Alright, good to have you here, Stardust Shorty. Shiny luck for you. Shiny luck my way. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. The weekend was nice. Last night was fun since we were on call with some friends for the first time in several months. Awesome. Don't know if you remember, we were super paranoid about that all a few months ago. I have a vague memory of that, yeah. You reached 80 subs. Awesome, BB. Awesome. We got like 10. Beat that. I don't know if I could ever beat that Salte. Xbox One backwards compatibility is pretty good at times. Like, the thing is, it's definitely great in terms of the number of games it can be backwards compatible with, but emulation always has a lot of performance overhead. Because, you know, you're trying to perform a certain function that exists on, you know, the system you're trying to emulate, but your system doesn't have that exact function, and so it has to, like, fake it. So it has to, like, basically look up what it needs to do and then do it, and then look up what it needs to do and do it, or the other system can just do things one after another. So I think the number for, like, the general number and, like, average kind of performance overhead you can expect is, like, emulating something takes 5 times as much processing power as running it natively. So the 360 definitely isn't 5 times as powerful as the original Xbox, so it definitely struggles with that. Xbox One's probably way closer, and you could definitely do it on PC, but no one's actually really properly emulated those old systems yet, as weird as it is. Zulixi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, no, what do you mean? I've been playing LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Nice. Turns out your paranoia wasn't unjustified or rational, because it turns out one of your friends was actually upset with you, but didn't have to go sleep. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Communication helps stuff so much. Granted, I can say that, and then it's just hard when you're in that kind of thing. I hope things have worked out with that, though, Cinder. Backwards compatible for Xbox One, because you own the 360 version. Well, I mean, like, in general, like, no, it's definitely got a good software library, as well as, like, in terms of, like, number of games that work. It's just, like, in general, like, actually seeing the performance of like, the backwards compatibility stuff's pretty interesting, and, like, you just kind of have to hope that it works really well. You've been playing LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. I love that game, grew up with it. I remember playing one of the LEGO Star Wars, and I played a lot of LEGO Indiana Jones. That's the one that we had for the Wii. There is that he was being awful to everyone, and now he's no longer part of the group, and he's acting really immature about it. Well, I mean, if he's just overall not a good part of the group, then it happens. You know, that's something for him to deal with more so than you guys. Like, you don't have to put up with it necessarily. So, I can respect that. My friend group's been in situations like that before too, where it stinks. You've been friends with them, but it's just kind of gotta let it go, because like it takes both sides wanting to make it work. So yeah, it happens. It definitely stinks, but I feel like everyone's been through that at least once. Trying to talk about how you're being petty. Oh yeah, we had that happen too, but if it's just him being like that and he's just doing it because he's upset, then you're not actually being petty, so it's not really something to be concerned about, I'd say. Is it? Yeah. So the thing is, like, sometimes it's unfortunate. They just don't see that, and there's only so much you can do. Unfortunately, like, it'd be great if like everything could always work out perfectly and stuff, but sometimes it just doesn't. Sometimes you've done all you can, and that's not like enough to fix it, and it's nothing on you. It's just it's not necessarily something that can be fixed, unfortunately. If someone else had told him he was. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been in a very similar situation, Cinder. Like, and it stinks. It legitimately does stink, but sometimes it happens, and hopefully everyone else can get through. Ooh, Critlip, almost. Completely switched the subject. Critlip almost taking down Starly, but putting it at, like, probably 1 HP. Sounds like he's... Yeah, the short of it is that, and, like, if they don't realize it or don't accept it and, like, don't admit it, then there's kind of nothing to be done there, except hopefully, you know, hope that they can kind of figure it out on their own. Yeah, back on that backwards compatibility conversation, I brought so many or not so many, but I brought my 360 back because I went home last weekend to see my mom and stuff, and like I grabbed my 360 while I was there, and I brought some games back. So I've been playing with those a little bit again for the first time in a long while, because I don't think I've really had the Xbox hooked up in like over a year and a half. This kind of stuff's happened to me before. Like, the thing is, like, people can change. You could have been totally trustworthy before and just something happened. Like, I have friendships that ended horribly, but it's not like that I regret having been their friend at all, because while we were friends, it was a good time. It happens. You're also going to play Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I've never played Oblivion. I've played a bit of Skyrim, and I've played a very small amount of Morrowind. I just happened to find that we had, like, the Morrowind install disc at home one day, and I was like, heck, I'll put that on a laptop. And I played it for, like, an hour before going, oh, I could probably just go to Skyrim if I actually wanted to play something. And yeah, I haven't actually ever beaten Skyrim. I get pretty far in it, and then I do something that, like, ruins my save, and I don't realize it. Every one of your Xbox friends is playing COD Black Ops 4. Definitely don't think I'm getting that one. I got Black Ops 3, and aside from the multiplayer being okay, I kind of regretted it, so. Especially now with, like, being in a, you know, apartment with internet that doesn't do multiplayer games or really any kind of internet well. Kind of don't have a reason to get it. It reminds me when you left your group of friends, you're really close, but when we got to high school, they all changed. I talked about stuff you're not comfortable with, they started coming up. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was good on you, though, BB, like, recognizing it wasn't a situation you want to be in, and, like, having the ability to say, like, hey, guys, I'm gonna do me. And yourself. Black Ops 4 is mad looking to you. It just, nothing ever caught my attention with it. Recently bought Doom for your one and love it. Doom is amazing. Doom is a fantastic game. I'm so excited for Eternal. Like, that is just such a great game. It's really refreshing to, like, play it after having played a bunch of other games that are good, but, like, when you need something different, and, like, everything's trying to be different by being super, like, creative and intricate, and Doom's just, like, there's demons, go kill them, and that's all that the game is. Like, it's like a breath of fresh air, and, like, the opposite direction from where most try to take it. Very harsh for 3 to hear. You're just so frustrated about everything. Felt better Friday morning. All this happened Thursday, but man, it's so rough. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, it's rough, but it'll all be better in the end, you know? I've been considering getting a DS Pokemon game to play on 3DS, which one should you get? If you decide to, if you can find Heart Gold, Soul Silver for cheaper than like 40 bucks, or like cheaper than like 50 bucks, and it's a legit copy, do it. Otherwise, any of the Sinnoh games I think are pretty good. I don't have any experience, or much experience at all with Gen 5, so I can't personally recommend anything from there yet. Your vengeance. I am vengeance, I am the knight, I am Batman. How's it going, Squishy Lad? Welcome to the stream, man. Better off without him. Yeah, definitely. Do you think the Pokemon community is dying? Not at all. It's definitely in a lull, and it will be. Because here's the thing. New games haven't come out in a while. And if you look at it from how most people look at USUM, new games haven't come out since 2016. USUM was something that people who are more hardcore into Pokemon or who didn't get Sun and Moon would pick up. Most of the community like really got hyped with Sun and Moon, stuck around for like 6 months after that, competitive battling took off, all this stuff, and then the Switch came out, The Legend of Zelda, Mario Odyssey, Splatoon, all these great games came out, and that's going to pull people's attention. It's just, Pokemon's not the latest and greatest right now, but you've got Let's Go coming out in a month now, so that's definitely going to be a big excitement thing for a lot of people, but at the same time, not as big of an excitement as when we see 2019 roll around. When Gen 8 Pokemon games come out, that is when you're going to see a significant number of people getting back into Pokemon and getting really excited with it. So it's not that the community's dying, it's just it always kind of fluctuates with the games. Like, people always say Pokemon is dying, Pokemon's dying, and then the new gen comes out and it's like, oh hey, yeah, people still like it. It's just, there's not a lot of, there's a very small amount of the community that sticks around between the gens. That's just how it works. The other friends and you were all laughing about it last night. Like, he's basically just he basically made the entire situation a huge joke to you guys. Yeah, I mean, if you can see it and it's obvious and he's just not seeing it, then that's on him. So you're watching Doctor Who? Hey, that's all good. Was it the new season of it? Or newer episodes, or like rerun type stuff? Saw Squishy Online on PlayStation this morning. Ooh. What were you playing? But it was afternoon for you. This is true. Time zones and stuff. Manuel Gutierrez, welcome to the stream. Good luck. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. Well, 2015 was kind of a lull for Pokemon. Yeah, see, same kind of things happening now. And that's what it's gonna be, is like, you had Alpha Sapphire, like or not just Alpha Sapphire, you had Oras come out, people got super excited, played the games, and then there really wasn't anything new for a bit. That's just what happens. Like, people will play through the game, they'll enjoy it, they'll enjoy the story, they'll probably get into a little bit of stuff, like find, you know, YouTube videos and stuff on it online, get really into it, be part of that community, and then, like, the next thing that they're really into comes out. And that just, it happens. It's not like it's dying at all. Look at, like, you could probably see it with anything Mario related, too. Like, you have the channels that are big and always get views, and you have, like, that part of the community that's always massive and always happening. But, like, it took Odyssey coming out for, like, other channels to, like, grow massively, because, like, suddenly the community's back and looking for people. It's just, it's what happens with games, because it's not like there's a continuous, or it's what happens with specific games. If you're to look at, like, the Nintendo community, that's a different story. That's, like, a community that always has, like, Animal Crossing to look forward to, then Pokemon to look forward to, and then Fire Emblem, and then Mario, and then Legend of Zelda. Like, if you look at that level of community, it's still growing. But yeah, it's like, the actual individual games just kind of fluctuate, because that's how the interest works. It's the new Doctor. How is the new Doctor? So remember, everyone was really upset that it was a female Doctor, even though, like, it definitely can happen in the world. It happened before with other Time Lords. Like, I had no problem with it. I haven't watched anything really since the very start of 12. Not out of any problems with Capaldi, just after that I stopped watching normal TV, and so I wasn't actually watching the Doctor Who recordings. Like, I wasn't watching it as it came out anymore, so I just kind of forgot about it a little bit. I need to get back into it and just watch all of 12. (2015) no Pokemon except Mystery Dungeon. Well, yeah, I know, but that's definitely gonna make it be a lull. Like, that's the exact reason why there would be a lull. If there's not a new game, people are gonna talk about other new games. Gonna say it so far. Best Doctor, not the best companion. Amy and Rory, took the cake for that. Amy and Rory were great. I don't know. I was really skeptical going into the part where Donna was the companion, just because her character in The Office, like the same actress, like, was not a fan. But Donna was a great one. But yeah, no, like, in general, like, I enjoy Doctor Who. Like, it definitely takes a minute to get used to, like, you know, the new characters, or like the new companions, or just new doctors, but it always ends up being great. As a mega fan, you had some problems with Capaldi. Really? There's only been one episode, don't want to judge it. That's fair, or two. Yo, and by the way, Mila, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Favorite Doctor was the 10th one. Yeah, Tennant's my favorite too. Smith was great, but I don't know, Tennant was my favorite. The new TARDIS is great. I need to see it. I need to see all this stuff. Okay, we are good to go as well on the trading here. And then we can hatch some eggs. Does anyone think MNJ TV looks like the 10th Doctor? Everyone says we don't see it. The very little amount that I've seen from his channel, I don't think so, but Totally had that backwards from the way to get them going at the same time. It's good. You got a shiny Gyarados. Awesome. The least rare shiny of all. It's still a shiny. It's still a shiny. I haven't watched Doctor Who since the 9th Doctor. Definitely watch more. Definitely watch more. Like, Eccleston was good. I had no problems with him, like, as a person in the show. But, like, Tennant and Smith are the two that I like the most out of the 3 I've seen. So, like, essentially, I guess Eccleston's my least favorite. But, like, come on, why would you walk up? Why would you keep walking up? This is the most annoying part of this hunt, honestly. They just keep moving on you. New TARDIS has a custard cream dispenser. Like, what the heck is the best thing ever? It's probably had it before, they just never mentioned it. It crashed. What crashed? I don't know what was up there. It's fine on my end. I definitely see it though. I definitely see it. My preview, like my preview on YouTube was completely locked up. Okay, we're good. We're good, yes. I don't know what happened there. That was definitely a YouTube thing, because I dropped no frames at all during that. Yeah, so hopefully that wasn't anything. Stream froze for like 20 seconds. I saw it kind of freeze on my screen, but like, it didn't do anything, like Streamlabs didn't tell me anything was wrong. So I guess we're good. It just lagged like super hard. Well, I guess that was it going down then. That was it going rip for a second. Just like that's what happened to everyone. It went down for 20 seconds and there was no video to feed, so it lagged hard. Yeah, but it's back. It's back. Granted, my apartment complex hasn't fixed the internet, and they've fully ignored me now, and I'm aware that they have fully ignored me. Just frustrating. Because they offered they put up lease renewals a little while ago, and I just like tore mine up and put it back on the door, like with "fix the internet" written on it, and they definitely saw it yesterday when they put up when they put new flyers up on that spot. And they called me and were like, oh, wait, I was like, oh, they called me, and then it was like just some generic like, hi, are you considering renewing your lease thing? And I was like, wow. So yeah, they have fully ignored me at this point, which is fantastic. It just means that I have more and more to say in the actual review they want me to fill out. Can Doom please start up? I'm trying to play it for like 15 minutes. Even on the fastest computer, the fastest load time I've seen with that game, Vanillix, is like 5 minutes. Like, to get to menus. It is a brutal load time, but it is so worth it as far as the game goes. Custard Cream Dispenser's new meta, too powerful for the stream. It just breaks everything. It's that awesome. They think they have Doctor Who on Netflix, not sure how many seasons though. I don't know if they have it anymore. I remember they had up through the end of Matt Smith, like the end of 11 on Netflix, as of like right before 12 came out. But I don't know. I haven't checked in like 4 years. They have the end of the 9th Doctor all the way up to the end of the 12th. Oh, they don't have the 9th anymore? It crashed? Doom did? Huh. I just know it takes forever for it to load on my computer. Granted, it's loading from disk, like it's loading from hard disk. Unplugging your Xbox instead of SSD, but it takes forever to load. They have like the end half. Really? I thought, at least when I had checked, I was pretty sure they had all of it, but I don't know, they may not have had all of it. Like, I may just have joined in the middle of it. Yo, Adam656 Raid. What's going on, Raiders? Welcome to the stream. Pink Bunny, Adam656, Mr. Potato, Salte. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Adam? Puffin. Welcome, man. You subbed. You weren't subbed before. Huh. Well, thank you for the sub, man. I do appreciate it. We're being raided. We are. Also, why do they replace the actor for the Doctor every 4 years? I don't know. Is it every 4? I know Eccleston was super short, but like, it's definitely, it's part of like the theme where like Time Lords can shift form and stuff every once in a while. Adam656 Raid. Yo, Stream Egg, welcome back, man. Coming with a raid. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? How was the stream, Adam? Hope it was good. Thank you so much, Raiders, for coming in. I do appreciate it. Hope you are all having a good day. It's time for you to leave for work. See you later, Cinder. Thank you for stopping by. Hope work goes well, and I hope you can get Ladia soon. It would be awesome for you to have it by the next time the stream is on. I watched up to 9 on Netflix, and then he quit. Lost interest. See, the thing is, like, it's definitely a show that, like, you have to get invested in for it to be good, I feel. You're great. That's good to hear, Mr. Potato. Good luck. No luck on Pancham. Accidentally killed the chain at 370, so you began with a new chain. I've done that. I did that with Mimikyu, I think. I did that, so, like, a year ago. I did that with Mimikyu. It happens. You just kind of forget about it, and then you break it. And then you feel a little bit dumb. Catch you all later. See you later, Stream Egg. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping by again. And hope you have a good rest of your night, man. New chain rip. It happens, though. It happens. Not the biggest of deals. Only 30 US to get it back into the odds. Yeah, it really doesn't take too long for you to get back up there. And I'm pretty sure at 370 already you're kind of... No, 370 would have been back in odds. Never mind. But... I guess I'm also thinking the old school way that isn't actually true. I don't know, I'm still stuck thinking that it's like chain, like increased odds starts at 70 and breaks every 255. Be right back, I see you in a bit, Vanillix. Before the odds are confirmed, you and your aunt did a shiny race for 4 hours and she broke her chain twice. Twice, dang. That is unfortunate, in 4 hours. Because, like, for me, it's after I've been hunting for a really, really long time. And I just kind of start to forget about it. Yo, Gaming On, welcome, man. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Kind of an expert at breaking... kind of an expert to break the chains. It happens. It happens, you know. I'm pretty good at doing it myself. Read some data, might have found new SOS odds in Chain Link. And Chain Link odds in Ultra and Ultramoon back in March, maybe? Can't remember. The last time I remember hearing about it was right before USUM came out, I think, was someone actually went in and, like, disproved the original, because originally it was, like, your odds got increased by, I don't even remember how much, once you hit a chain of 70, and then once you hit a chain of 255, the next encounter basically acted like you had a chain of 0 again, and then, you know, 70 after that, you got it back, and so on and so forth. And just like looped every 255, 256 encounters. But I think now, yeah, you're right. Like, the odds increase way more as of like 30. It like increases at 30 and then again at 70 and then again at like 100 something. And it does that. And then you have full odds the whole time. Like, it doesn't ever break. I might be wrong though. You might get a dog soon. Awesome. Do you know what kind it would be? Because no matter what, it is a good boy. or a good girl. You're back. I had to take your dog out. Cool. It's all good. That's something the odds don't reset chains and use some only in Sun and Moon. It resets. Oh, so it's different between them. Okay. I don't know. I still mostly do SOS and Sun. Like that's what's on my like non-stream DS. It worked. What worked? I'm assuming you mean Doom loaded. It's a I forgot breed. The best kind. Oh, no matter what, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I really want a German Shepherd personally. Like I've never had a big dog. Like my parents had a bigger dog before I was born, but when I was born we had a Peekapoo, which is a cross of a Pekingese and a Poodle, and then we've had a mini Schnauzer and a Morkie, which is a Maltese and Yorkie mix since, and that's all that we've really had. So I've only really ever had small dogs that are my own. I'd love to have a bigger dog. Chris Guetta 777, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? The Doom loading time on your Xbox doesn't take that long. Okay. That's good. You'll be lurking, gotta set up your new bot to Streamlabs. Awesome. Awesome. What's the bot for? If you're not already lurking. It's a Maltese. Oh, cool. That's a cool kind of dog. Yeah, our Morkie, which is, you know, the Maltese and Yorkie mix, is basically a Maltese with, like, Yorkie colors, is what it ended up being, which was super cute. I may have to post a picture after the stream ends if someone reminds me on Discord. So trying to find online matches. I really wanted to get into playing Doom online, but my internet, like, it's really fun to play. I just don't have the ability to most of the time. But yeah, Doom's multiplayer is pretty great. I'm really wondering, because I know occasionally I'll get subs, like, off-stream. I'm wondering if they affect stream boss or not. It doesn't look like it. Like, it looks like Cinder's still where she was before, because subs do, like, 5 damage or something. I've heard that, like, no one plays online Doom on Doom Switch. Not surprised. Doom on Switch has continuously gotten, like, the review of, it's great as long as you haven't played it on another system, or at least as long as you haven't played it on PC. And that's what I really should have listened to, because it's still fantastic. I have it for Switch, but compare Doom on Switch to Doom on PC, and yeah, it's not the same, and yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised. Most of the people would be playing Doom Online, which is already a fairly small audience, I want to say. Nothing against Doom Online, but, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are more prone to just play on a different system if you're gonna be playing online, or just not play online at all, because it's got a similar feel, I'd want to say, to Halo or Call of Duty's newer onlines. So yeah, in that sense, yeah, I feel like a lot of people who'd be playing that are already playing other multiplayer games with a bigger population, and then add on to that Switch. It makes sense. I don't really expect that many people to be playing online on Switch for Doom. If you've been in Ernie J's streams, he's got a point system, kind of, and you get it to now too, because it lets you interact more with viewers during the streams. Oh, interesting. I meant to. Okay, guys, maybe it's back. I don't know. It's reading like double the speed I should have, but it's also like saying that it's bad. I don't know. It looks like it might be back now. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It is back. If you didn't understand. Now, it looks like it's okay for now. I at least want to get in one batch of eggs, because we're right there. Otherwise, we would have just spent an hour doing nothing but prepping for, like, tomorrow. So hopefully we can get in at least something here. Yo, Jiggleike, how's it going? Rip the stream, though. Rip that. And, like, everyone had to leave, because I don't blame them. We had, what, like a solid minute and a half there of nothing. It's lagging though, but we're back. It is kind of back, yeah. Live stream, more like dead stream. Pretty much gaming on. pretty much, and my apartment is still doing absolutely zero about it. So here we go. Can we connect? There we go. Or we cannot. Like, I might even just be having... Okay, there we go. It's like just all around network problems. Have you ever met a famous YouTuber IRL? No. Nah. Most of the people I watch, or like I would even know if they were a famous YouTuber, like, live in very different parts of the world from me. That's good. Yeah, it looks good now. Yeah, for a while there, it was not holding up. Live stream was a dead stream for a bit. Indeed it was. Unfortunately, that still happens from time to time. Honestly, it was probably a microwave, because that's the band of internet that we have to run on right now. Gotta go for a bit. Alright, see you later, Gaming On. See you later, man. Hopefully the stream is still alive when you get back. Fair enough, the only YouTuber we've ever met IRL is ChadBoyHD, but his channel sucks. Don't tell me he said that. I'll keep it a secret. That's cool you met someone, though. Like I kind of said, I feel like, oh, there was one time, I did not meet them, but my friend was very jealous that I didn't meet them. I saw them walk by and didn't go say anything because I didn't want to bother them after I know they'd probably been bothered all day. I saw the anime man one time. I was eating food as he like walked past the table I was sitting at, and that was all that ever happened. Mel. I don't even think Mel's home right now, so I would not blame her. Maybe a roommate, but not her. Turn that microwave off. Just disconnect it from the wall. Huh. Well, that is pretty interesting. I guess, yeah, then you do he's your uncle now, so pretty cool way to know a YouTuber. Alright there, I think that is all the eggs. I'm gonna obviously double check, but I believe that was all of our eggs and we are good to go. Alright, let's check party Pokemon. Okay, we are good. All the eggs have been moved. The anime man? Yeah. Like, I don't really watch most of this stuff. My friend does, though, and was very, like I said, jealous. And I was like, oh, hey, by the way, while I was eating, like, a chicken sandwich, he walked by. May have tried to say hi if my face wasn't like being stuffed full of what was at the time dinner. So yeah, that's like the one time that's ever even been close to happening. Gonna watch you hatch some eggs and you gotta go to bed. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, these eggs will probably take the most of the rest of the stream. We got started late and then with that lag. But yeah, so that's cool. That's cool, man. You'll still be here for a little bit then. Yo, are we getting raided again? With a Camillo raid. What's going on, Christina? Welcome to the stream. Pikachu Carla, welcome. Raiders, how are you guys doing? Again, second raid of the day, AOA, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another raid, it looks like it, Morgan and Star, welcome guys. Caffeine God, K-Mag 2005, how's everybody doing today? Get some raid hype going on in the chat. Camilla, welcome, man, the man himself. How's your stream, dude? Thank you for the raid so much. Thank you. Hope you had a good stream, my man. For everyone coming into the stream that is new, I would love it if you guys could hit that like button and maybe subscribe if you are interested in seeing some more of these streams. As well as for everyone here, if you are not in the Discord already, feel free to join. It's a great place to hang out and stuff. Hashtag smash that like hype, indeed. Smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. I hit the wrong button. Okay. It's got to give me like a confirmation click, I feel. Welcome Raiders number 2. Yeah. Dual raid hype. I really do appreciate it. I totally just saw that. Caffeine God, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. I think that'll put us 2 away from the sub goal for the day, as well as gets the stream boss a little bit closer to being overthrown. See, you're playing some Doom there, Vanillix. It's really hard to try to use like 3 buttons at once. Alright, I'm just gonna type this as easily as I can. There we go. And so it was good. Hunting for Dialga and Litten. Awesome. Well, good luck. I hope you get him soon, man. Hope you get him soon. Litten is honestly still like my favorite shiny starter. And hopefully I can get around to doing stuff like Dialga and Palkia soon myself. I got a good chunk of Gen 3 Legends to still get through, and then a bunch of Gen 4, obviously, but Regice is still taking its time there. Like, we just passed 8192 on it, so we're now over 6 times. We're 6 times over odds at this point, which is just kind of crazy to think about. People are good online. It's one of those games that has such a small online community that the people there are pretty good. You need to get Regice. It's insane. I don't know. I feel like it's gotta be my luck swinging back the other way after Ho-Oh. You know, getting Ho-Oh in 32 encounters and in general having some pretty good shiny luck with the Legends. I might just need a new shiny charm at this point. Char3640, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? In Regice. I am jealous, Adam. I am definitely jealous. Also, I don't know why I just ran that far through. I am not paying attention to the screen I'm hatching on, because you know, that's just back and forth, right? I should find a better route that's, or a better like path that's safer. Maybe going up and down. Just so I don't end up accidentally doing this kind of stuff. No encounters going in, but 2 coming out. That's how we're actually gonna find a shiny in these streams, is by me just not paying attention and accidentally walking into those areas. Okay, so maybe we'll see. Like maybe if I can run up and down, like right here. Not quite. Maybe there. As long as I don't trigger Dawn's whole thing. Also, wow, I'm really just not focusing on either game now. Okay, that's actually a pretty good path. I think we'll do it that way. Yeah, Adam, if I could have had some of that Regice luck, maybe I'd be on to some different Pokemon by now. Yeah, it is getting a little bit much Vanillix, just a little bit. I think we've hatched, what, 2 Manaphy's so far, guys? 2 or 3. I'll check after we hatch this one. Alright, let's double check. Okay, so we had hatched, now we've hatched these. So 2 more eggs, and then a whole new batch. Yo, Hype Dick, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? I feel like we get a little bit more running distance into going up and down versus left and right there. Ah, so close. So close. Can you tell me what it is today? Sure. Go for it. Yeah, so let's check these. Let us check the Manaphy's and see if they are shiny or not. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. None of them shiny, so we'll have to go and get the next batch. Yo, Kajido, how's it going, man? How goes it? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. How's your weekend been, man? I have been... It's been a good one for me, you know. Yesterday was pretty exciting, but for the most part, it was kind of chilling and stuff. Had a few days off of school, which was nice. So it's been like a long weekend for me. You had to go to a birthday party at a soft play, and I had to go to a jungle gym with your little cousins. You went down the biggest slide they had, and it burned you. Ooh, like kind of that rug burn, skin burn type thing. Honestly, I don't know how that happened to like us more as children. I feel. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully it heals soon. Going pretty well. Still hunting Larvesta, dude. I hope you get it. Good to hear it's going well though, man. Yeah, it hurt, dude. Like skin burn, that kind of stuff. Like, it is the worst. I remember getting it in gym, like playing dodgeball and stuff. Like I'd slide on the floor in like the basketball court, and it would just like destroy your knee. Had days off school, a few. I have to go back tomorrow though. Oh, excuse me. Was it for some holiday? Nah, just a break. Kind of like mid-semester type of time. No, I didn't mean to start that again. There we go. Sinnoh region came to Pokemon Go. Do you play it or did? I played it a little bit when it first came out, but I wasn't playing even by the time Johto got added. Like, I don't know, I lost interest when they removed the tracker. Once they kind of removed the tracker without telling people, and like didn't tell people it was broken until they just like flat out removed it. Once that happened, I kind of knew that it was like, eh. Also, why'd I go up here? Why'd I go back into Barry's house? One of those woes actually sounded like Crush. Yeah, I think we talked about it earlier because we were joking about how it, like, oh, it's woe, they should use the Crash woe, and then like, they used it. Yo, TM30 Shadow Ball, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I don't know what place called in the US, but it's a place that has slides, ball pits, rock climbing, and stuff like that. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I don't think there's really a word for it. Like, there's kind of like indoor jungle gym type of thing, but it definitely has more than that. Yeah, like, I don't know if we actually have something that's like specifically called that, or like a specific name for that, but I totally know what you're talking about. Only play using a modded joystick hack. It's pretty fun to play that way. What does that mean? Like, what does that do for it? It's fun that leapfrogs and leap pads are still things. What are those? Like, I know what leapfrog the game is, but I don't know what leapfrogs and leap pads are. Unless it's just something I know by a different name. Shiny Celebi 64, welcome to the stream. How have you been doing? Location spoofing using a joystick to move instead of physically moving. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I was kind of wondering, like, what the joystick would be on, like, a phone app. I gotcha, though. They're educational iPads. Hmm. Firemaster432, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What up? Just going for these Manaphies. Hopefully something will shine soon with them. I didn't mean to nickname it. Skip that. Good. About to farm hard skills and Ultra Sun. Awesome. Getting some move learning done. What year was I born? 97. You're good to shiny hunting for Tepig in Pokemon White, and shiny hunting for shiny Murkrow in Safari Zone on your Pokemon Soul Silver. Cool. Hashing the eggs in the right screen. Yes. Yes. And on the left screen, I'm setting up for trading. Did I grow up in the 2000s? I mean, yes. I'm confused as to how that could be a question. About a shiny hunt Moltres. Good luck, Char. Hope you get it. Moltres is probably the... I don't know. Articuno is probably my favorite of the shinies out of the birds, but Moltres is like the definitely most noticeable. Leaf pads were a thing in the early 2000s. I just didn't remember them. I never had one, whatever it was. Or like, you know, now I kind of know what they are, but like never had one myself. You're 3DS, right? Can you share your friend code? It is in the Discord. I don't actually know it off the top of my head. I try to add people whenever they post it. It does take me a bit of time to add them though, because it does take a good bit of time for my DS to actually properly add it. Or like to get Wi-Fi to add it. But yeah, so if you go into the Discord, the channel Trading and Stuff has my friend code posted. And any friend codes, like I said, posted there for Switch or 3DS, I will try my best to add. You didn't either, but your friend did. Yeah, no, like none of my friends did or anything. I want to give you a shiny Golisopod and a shiny Moltres. I actually have both. Thank you for the offer, though. Favorite legend, Rayquaza. So I'm super excited to be able to hunt it soon. Yours is Articuno? Fair. I definitely tried a lot to get an Articuno in Fire Red, but I could not catch it. I didn't have enough Ultra Balls, and I, like, for whatever reason, refused to get more. So I just kept failing it. Like, I just could not catch it. It kept beating me. Marco Barber, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? I think the Shinies will go to the Wonder Trade. Alright then, well someone will be super lucky to get those, man. Awesome of you to trade them out. Also, how many have we hatched? Have we hatched any? We haven't hatched any of them, dang. I think we're only really going to be able to hatch this batch today then. I don't think we'll get through a second batch from the looks of it. Articuno is easy to catch. I don't know, I just was not prepared for it in Gen 3 when I was trying to catch it. I was very ill-informed about Pokemon at the time. I was happy that I found it to hunt for. Or not to hunt for, but just to catch. I didn't actually go and buy Pokeballs, I'm dumb. What am I doing? Okay, we at least have one egg hatching. Yo, Sydney, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Guess who's in a new apartment? Awesome! Awesome. Oh yeah, cause yeah, your new lease, or like the new transfer of your lease started today. That's awesome. Hope this one's way better than the last one. Zapdos is a pain for you to catch? Why is that? Like, what specifically about it makes it hard? I traded over a Flame Body Mon to take your spot in the starter for each game. That way you can trade it over with your eggs. If I need one, I'll end up getting one. The thing is, though, it's not like the eggs are actually the long part of this hunt. What it is the fact that I have to catch all these Pokemon and restart my save alongside it. So I've been going slow with the eggs today, I'll admit, just because it doesn't actually really matter. But like, even if I had hatched all the eggs by now, I still have like 11 Pokemon to catch, and usually the eggs finish up right about now. So I've just been going a little bit more slowly today, but I still have a feeling the eggs will finish before the next game's ready to trade them. I do appreciate the offer though. Like, it definitely, initially thinking about it, I was planning on getting a Flame Body Pokemon of some kind, but it just, as much as it seems like it would help, and as much as I thought it would help do it, it doesn't do it much. Been busy trying to adult, and trying is the key term. I feel like you've been doing a good job of it. I think it's the environment around you has been trying its best to be a pain in the butt. Game Grumps is playing Super Mario Party. Ooh. Never actually seen any Game Grumps stuff. I feel like I'm missing out though. It never stays in the ball. That was my problem with Articuno, is it just did not want to stay caught. Granted, I wasn't set up, I didn't have anything to like paralyze it or sleep it or anything like that, so I was just trying to kind of randomly catch it. This was back at the time still that like I thought Master Balls weren't a guaranteed catch in Gen 3. Like, I thought I still had to like really use it though. Wipes small tear from cheeks and puts away sad trombone. You are. I am missing it. My friends post stuff from him occasionally. I just never end up checking it out. You're trying to make a Ghastly Shiny hunt. You're using False Swipe to not kill the Pokemon, so you make a call for help with Ghastly as Ghost type. Foresight or Soak. Either one of those will be your biggest help there. Because both of them let you use normal type moves on a Ghost type. Recently, your Nana got rid of your great-granddad's rocking chair, and you don't know how you feel about it. I don't know, did you like the rocking chair? That's unfortunate if you did. Articuno usually stays in the ball after 10 throws. I don't know, it just was not for me. I wasn't prepped for it. It was probably at like half health or something, because they didn't have any kind of false swipe-esque move. The screen locks looks so much different than last time you checked in during the tournament hunt. What's been going on? Oh yeah, I've been doing a Manaphy as a hunt, which basically requires both systems to be doing this part of the hunt. So like, I made a whole special theme for it, because it's like, it's a pretty like significant hunt in a way. Like, it's not really done often because it is ridiculous to try to do, because like you have to play through a side game, you have to play through Ranger 10 times at least. It has to be 10 different cartridges of it. Like, it has to be different cartridges for each egg, and then you have to like hatch them on one game. If they're not shiny, soft reset so that like they're eggs again, and trade them to another game, check there, and then just repeat the cycle. So that's why you see me like setting up a brand new save on the left and hatching on the right. Haven't heard much from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have a couple friends who've been playing it, and they both seem to be really enjoying it. You loved it. Oh, that's really unfortunate then, man. I totally feel like it's reasonable to be upset about that. Or to like feel sad about it, at least. Alright, gotta go heal Piplup, otherwise it's not gonna go well next battle. What a ridiculous type of hunt. Yeah, there's a reason that I don't even know if there's more than like 10 of these caught on YouTube. Like, it's just one of those things I was like, hey, let's try to do this because I have time and no sanity. Ridiculous just in terms of the complexity. Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't do it. And then on top of that, you know, buying 10 copies of a Pokemon game that's over 10 years old. I don't really want it because it's not like the Assassin's Creed you used to. Didn't like Origins. I don't know, if you didn't like the other ones and think this one's going to be the same, then I don't think. Or if you didn't like some of the newer ones and think this is going to be another one of those, then I don't blame you. You want Black Ops 4, but you have poof Wi-Fi, and it's almost 200 gigs. Dang, it'll finish in weeks. Dude, that's a lot, yeah. I can relate, though. Unity was meh. Unity is the one that had the face glitch, right? I don't know. For me, Ubisoft's definitely kind of one of those developers that I definitely take everything they make with like a grain of salt and wait for other people to kind of review games before I even consider getting them. Like, I think, honestly, like, that's not really saying too much, though, because Game Freak's really, like, the only dev that I trust enough to pre-order from. Yeah, Ranger was released over 10 years ago. It was 2006. And I bought and played through, like, 9... I bought 11 copies and played through 9 of them. But it's not like I paid $200 or anything. Like, it was actually pretty decent to kind of work that system in my favor. 2018, duh. Obviously, right? Alright, how many eggs left? That is all the eggs. So we're gonna go ahead and catch this Bidoof here, and then I think we're gonna check these eggs, and that's probably gonna be where the stream ends, because it's gonna take another like hour of trading and hatching to see anything, unfortunately. Starlink, if you're getting it. You're in 5th, 6th grade that year. Oof. Oof. Oh man, I was 9. I was in elementary school. But yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Here's the 10 eggs for the day. Or the last 5. Also, Piplup apparently likes spicy food. But here we go. Let's check these eggs. 4 and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's it, guys. That's it. Unfortunately, we did not get the Manaphy today, and because of the way that I had kind of started things, it went a little bit more slowly today. So unfortunately, we weren't able to hatch 20. We did hatch the 10, though. So thank you, everyone, for tuning into the stream. We'll be back on Tuesday, back with the Regice and Ralts hunt. So hope to see you guys again then. So until then, guys, take care.